Hey, Steel fans, Calvin Bush bringing you another episode of Lap Around the Rink, presented by Valor Carts. We have our first episode in the cold and the snow, and Steel forward Tobias Ohman has been a good sport and coming out in the winter element. So, Tobias, we appreciate you joining us.
Yeah,
Thanks for
thanks
being
for having
here.
me on.
This is year 3 for you, Tobes. You're one
Yep.
of 2 steel skaters to be in your 3rd year, the other one being your good friend Colin Sisson.
Yep.
So right now, at the time of this recording, you're leading the team in points with 23, also leading in assists. Can you talk a little bit about kind of what's gone into what has made year 3 so successful for you so far?
I think part of it is also our team. We have more team success this year than any of the other 2 years that I've been here. And that for sure helps a lot. We win more games, we score more goals. And that's part of it. And then also, I just think that the work that I put in the last 3 years just like kind of compounded. And luckily this year so far, it's been paying off.
Mm-hmm. One of the players that you got to play alongside, along with Sisson, obviously, in year 3 for him too, like we said, but Michael Hayes was part of that team for your first year.
Yeah.
Drafted by the Montreal Canadiens, one of the top players in the nation right now over at Michigan. What kind of assistance, I guess, did he provide to you and kind of helping you hit the ground running? And I think that whole roster you could talk about, Charlie Major, Mick Thompson, those were also really good guys that were part of that forward group that you got to play with. So for you, I mean, how did learning from those guys, watching them practicing with them kind of help you, start your first year in the USHL so well, do you think?
Yeah, so my first year was more like a learning year, if you will. And those guys kind of taught me, they kind of showed me how to work and what kind of ways what kind of stuff they would work on, and that really helped me develop. And for Michael, he kind of taught me some of like offensive tricks that he's really good at, obviously, and yeah, I'm really grateful for that.
Valor Carts brings the energy every mile of the way. Experience bold performance, modern style, and street legal freedom, all 100% electric. With luxury seating and up to 80 miles per charge, Valor Carts are built to take you wherever life goes. Valor Carts, proud partner of the Chicago Steel. Yeah, Age is, as we all know, he's an offensive mastermind. We saw that with the Steel. Yeah, we saw it with the Steel. You're kind of taking after him a little bit too with the assist setup, man. You had a hat trick earlier this year, and it's funny because you are one of 4 Steel players this year to have a hat trick. Sisson is another one. Yep. Both you and Colin had hat tricks against Cedar Rapids.
Yeah.
What was that like getting to get the hat trick for you and then for Colin to get one on home ice against Cedar Rapids just a few weeks after?
That was obviously really cool. A hat trick is something that doesn't happen that often anymore. Right. Maybe when I was younger I could have it every once in a while, but yeah, that was a really cool experience, and it's kind of a thing you want to achieve, and then yeah.
Scott Gomez is in his first year as the head coach with the Steel. Mike Model also part of the coaching staff alongside Gomer. And then, of course, Tyler Haskins, he's still part of the group. Can you touch a little bit about what that dynamic has been between those 3? I mean, 2 former NHLers and then Haskins, who's been here all 3 years that you've been here. It sounds like it's got to be a great dynamic for the players.
Yeah, it's been amazing. Like, it's really cool to have someone like Gomer and Amat to show us, because they've been through it and they know what works and what doesn't, and they have so much knowledge, and they taught us so much. And it's really cool to just hear stories about when they played certain guys. Like, I talked to Gomer about Sidney Crosby a couple of days ago. Mm-hmm. And then with Hask, who I've been with for 3 years now, he's really, ever since the start, he's just made me feel really comfortable. And then because he's been over in Europe, so he knows kind of what the differences are. And he's been a really good mentor for me.
Speaking on that, with Haskins playing over in Europe, you were playing over in Sweden beforehand, before you joined the Steel. So can you talk about kind of that adjustment that it was for you? It's obviously an entirely different dynamic of hockey, both and lifestyle, I guess, too. So you go from Sweden and then you come here, you live with the billet families, and then the hockey is, of course, different. What was that adjustment kind of like for you?
Yeah, so on the ice, it was more, so we played on Olympic ice sheet back home. Mm-hmm. So going to a smaller rink the game was much faster, and it was a different that kind of way, and more physical. And then off the ice was a massive difference, just culturally. I actually lived by myself before coming here for 2 years.
Okay.
So I had to move back in with a billet family, and it was different, but the billet here was so good that it was like I just felt like I was at home right away.
Mm-hmm.
So
again, with coming here from Sweden and then kind of adjusting, how long did it take for you to have the Chipotle, I don't want to call it addiction necessarily, and we've talked about this with Haskins on Lap Around the Rink, and I think it's going to become a pretty popular topic because you get it, Chipotle is the thing around the rink. So how long did it take for you to get introduced to the gold mine that is Chipotle, and were you hooked instantly once you got there?
It's funny, I remember my first day, Mick Thompson took me for lunch right away to Chipotle and was like, this is our thing. And now it's just like a habit, like every day we go to Chipotle. But actually, when I go back in the summer, we don't have it back home. It's really nice to get a break from it.
Okay, because then when you get back here, it's like starting all over again, right? Okay, I got you. So last year, we have the goal gifts that we put out on our social platforms, but also on the video board when you score a goal. Last year, your goal gift included you shooting a golf ball with an iron and then doing a little club twirl and saluting at the end of it. I have to assume that golf is your game, and if it is, then do you think that you are the best player on the team?
Oh, definitely. Not even close. I heard Crowder's pretty good, but I don't think he has a chance on me, unfortunately.
Okay. Do you know what your handicap is off the top of your head, or is that something you'd have to go?
It's 6.4, I think. So
that's really okay. So is Crowder the one guy on the team that you would feel the most not intimidated by, but you think would offer up the best challenge?
Yeah, he claims he's a 3, but I really doubt it.
Okay. Any hidden talents other than golf? I don't really think that's a hidden talent because I think most hockey players play golf. Right. But any hidden talents that you have that you would like to share with the folks watching at home that you might?
Well, I have to say, Miles Bergen has taught me how to play piano quite a bit.
Okay.
So I guess that counts.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just falling in love with it.
Okay. Very good. Assuming that this is your last year, you're committed to Colgate right now, Tobe. So what will stand out as the most memorable, I guess, moment for you in your 3 years playing with the Steel?
I really have to say the development, like from the start till today, it's just been an unreal journey for me. Mm-hmm. And I have to go with that.
It's a good answer. Tobe, so we appreciate the time. Keep scoring goals, keep getting assists, and thanks for joining us for Lap Around the Rink.
Thank you so much.